The owner, slave driver,
Pimp
of the Dallas Cowboys says, if you kneel during the game, you don't play, nigga.
I'm gonna bench you. I'm gonna bench you.
Let me say that again, because I want everybody to understand this shit. This is some real shit. The biggest motherfucker who owns the Dallas Cowboys says, niggas, even though I kneeled last week when it was a promotion, if you kneel during the game, you're not going in the game. That motherfucker called all them niggas out. How the fuck is you gonna tell me? Somebody say, are they gonna kneel though? I don't think they got a man. I don't think it's a man on the Dallas Cowboys who will defy Jerry Jones. I think that all y'all gonna punk out and stand at attention to that racist ass flag. I'm calling out every Dallas Cowboy on that team. It ain't no money bet. I ain't got to put up no money. Do you know what has happened to your people and why your people are not a cohesive unit? It's because motherfuckers like Jerry Jones put you on the spot like this. What's your name? Good to get day. Boy, what's your name?
Okay, let me get this straight.
What's your name? Roger, shit.
Wait.
Deshaun.
What exactly is his threat? What is he saying? If they kneel, what is the threat again? What is it?
If you kneel,
or fired,
you don't play.
Oh, so what if everybody didn't? What if everybody kneeled and they didn't play? Then what? I mean, they
Y'all
have
don't have a game
the
if
power.
everybody
Thank
That's what I'm
kneels.
saying. If you take a game away from them beasts,
show them that
they gonna realize we in a fucked up
Oh my
position.
God, yeah.
We got to let these boys do what they want to do.
Y'all could crash the sport if you wanted to.
Ooh.
If you have the guts to stand up for the people who come from the same neighborhood you live in, who get pulled over by the cops and shot and killed with no weapon at all, this is an epidemic around the country. They talk about the epidemic. Look,
League-wide.
the people you playing for in them stands don't give a fuck about your struggle. They want you to stand at attention for they shit. The shit that ain't did nothing but oppressed you. If you do you understand what's at stake right now? You motherfuckers thought you could duck this shit. Colin Kaepernick, what he did has come back directly on the Dallas Cowboys, especially this Sunday. You didn't want to get behind the brother, or if you did get behind the brother, nothing matters but this motherfucking week when you play your motherfucking game. If you don't call Jerry Jones on his shit, you basically have said, fuck the slave trade, fuck the fact that we built this country and ain't never get paid, fuck all the people who've been hung on trees, the women, children, and kids. They ain't saying sexism about that shit. All of the shit that we've been through in this country, if that motherfucker punk a whole squad of niggas out, we ain't shit.
Devil's advocate. They might be saying, Corey, I can't give up my livelihood.
But if they
people depend on me.
I'm so glad you said that, so that's a bullshit word.
I just wanted to throw it out there.
I want to ball for these hoes. I don't want to go back to the ghetto and just be a regular motherfucker on merit. Me being a man. I wasn't brought up like a man. I was brought up like a motherfucker that envy and want this bullshit, so I ain't willing to give it up to do what I'm supposed to do. I'm challenging you, young brothers. You put that motherfucking franchise on his back this week, and you kneel the fuck down, and you say, fuck that flag. That bitch, Jamel Hill, who got suspended, she said the same thing. They should boycott the game.
There it is.
I'm riding with her.
They got rid of her ass for 2 weeks for that shit. It ain't no way in this world you are supposed to let that man rip out your guts like that. You a motherfucking man. How the fuck is these people, they trying to change the rules as they go. He trying to say you got to kneel. And it ain't no type of literature saying you got to kneel.
Nope.
And even if it was NBA motherfuckers, because Kobe talking that shit. Like,
they flipping it now, though, for the NBA.
What they
Adam
saying?
Silver has already come out and said, everybody's got to stand.
Right.
Everybody got to stand.
You scary motherfuckers. You motherfuckers. Let me tell you something. Let me give you a history lesson, young brothers. This country was built off the backs of your people. Never got paid for it. Now they don't need you no more. They don't need you no more. So they punking you. They calling you a bitch. They calling your history a bitch. They saying the people who getting killed, we don't give a fuck about them. We give a fuck about you doing what the fuck I say, boy. You saw the movie. What's the movie that came out? They was beating the nigga. He fought against the white people.
Oh, Nat Turner?
Nat Turner. You saw when his master beat him? His master acted like he was a good stand-up dude, didn't he? But when he didn't obey, he beat him half to death in front of his family. His mother, his grandmother, all them. Jerry Jones doing the same thing to you by daring you to kneel this week.
Well, because,
don't be no punk.
Because he know what kind of men he talking to.
What kind of man is he talking to, Zoe?
Listen, let me tell you something. You ain't gonna say no. You not gonna say no shit like that to some real ones. A real one will be like, what? Who is he talking to? And a real one will go against the grain. This is why I like Jemele Hill basically saying, hey, it should be a league-wide. It shouldn't just be the Dallas Cowboys. I'm saying these black, if we make up 70% of the league, first off, you black before you're a Packer. You're black before you're a Cowboy.
Not these young boys.
You're black before you're a Niner.
Dollars come before
Do you know what happened to them brothers who stood up at the Olympics and did this?
Ostracized.
That man said, I lost money, I lost my wife.
Lost his wife?
He said, but if I could do it again,
I'd do it again.
I'd do it again.
So can you imagine?
Do you know a young man like that?
Can you imagine if Richard Sherman, out of the Seattle Seahawks, one of the most outspoken, intelligent cats from Compton, smart dude, went to Stanford, he get on the phone, rally some brothers from all the teams. There's another Seattle Seahawk brother who got caught up with the police in Vegas. Get on the phone, rally NFL players, not just your team, but across the league. If everybody we just not showing up. You don't have a league. Yeah. They out of billions almost instantly.
They don't want to lose that game day money. Do you know how much money is behind that shit? Right. If you motherfuckers don't play or pull his card, especially in Dallas, motherfucker, I'm kneeling. Oh, I'm not going to play? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm talking about everybody on that team who black need to be like the same thing y'all see when Trump said something. They had a world. The whole league stood up against them comments Trump said, but that was some promotional bullshit. Because Jerry Jones kneeled.
And what did he kneel for?
That's what I'm saying.
He was just placating to the players. Right. I'm a kneel. It's going to go over. It's going to look good.
It's deeper.
Right.
He tried to act like he was.
He told the players, stop giving in to peer pressure and stand for the flag. No, motherfucker. You kneeled because of peer pressure. You did it because it was trendy to do that week.
Yep.
This ain't no trendy shit to us, man. This is everything. Everything. Brothers, you know, I'm sitting here in a chair far away from y'all, but I'm here to tell you, it's a lot at stake. It's a lot at stake this week in the NFL. Y'all tried to act like what Colin Kaepernick did wasn't no big thing. See, I'm going to tell you something. I'm a realist. Colin Kaepernick didn't come from poverty. He come from a middle-class family. And it's different. Him saying, fuck all this shit, it ain't nothing to him because he's not going back to poverty. That's not me knocking nothing about Colin Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick is one of the motherfucking most G-est motherfuckers I've seen in my life for what he did and how he's like, fuck that money. That money ain't running me. Even though he not going back to the ghetto. You get what I'm saying?
But wait a minute.
He's articulate. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He knows how to talk. He knows how to find a way to get things done.
Right.
You're not Colin Kaepernick. I get that. But on this Sunday, it's a whole bunch of people who got slaughtered by them wicked motherfuckers in the stands. Just like the movie Gladiator, how motherfuckers get killed and shit. Them people don't give a fuck about you. You got to know them people don't give a fuck about you. When you say, I love my country, motherfucker, you saying that because you don't want no trouble. If you knew what happened in this country, first of all, this ain't your country. You were kidnapped and brought here. This is the Indians' country, and you really don't want to know what they did to them. They killed them to the point where it was none left, Holly. They were almost annihilated. You can claim this country if you want to, but I'm here to tell you, your whole motherfucking nutsack is on motherfucking, you got called out by a motherfucker who got
called.
Your nutsack been called out, Dallas Cowboys. That man said you can't play if you kneel. So we gonna see what happened. We gonna see if you really just wither down. I'm calling you out because it's a lot at stake. They punking us in front of the nation. I know this shit is working because, first of all, our households are full. They led by the women. Look at the sexism shit. Our household shouldn't be led by the women. Our household should be led by a man and a woman working together to build the family, build the motherfucking community, build the nation. But we all separated and fucked up and everybody got this issue with that motherfucker and all this shit. This is called a wicked leadership. You have a chance this week to show them motherfuckers. No, you need us, motherfucker. You need us.
Somebody said they play a week from so they play a week from now. They don't play this week, right?
Well, whenever they play.
The next.
So you got a week to think about it.
Yes, get the message to them.
Somebody said Cowgirls got a bye week this week. Yeah. Well, whenever you get on that motherfucking field, if you let that motherfucker punk you like that, man, because they sitting up here trying to get some legislation put together where they changing the rules as they go. They don't let you do that. Your contract ain't guaranteed. You ain't got no bargaining chips. And now they trying to motherfucking make the judge do what they want him to do because the judge, they homeboy, to make it where you have to kneel. Even though that ain't part of the motherfucking collective bargaining agreement. They changing the agreement as it go. But you can't change the agreement, can you? All you can do is, what they say on that movie, Higher Learning, run, nigga, run.